Hi Capricorn. This reading is for you. I already pulled these two cards here. The first card was the Ogun card, because I wasn't sure I was gonna record or not, because I be doing that. The Seven of Fire, and you have a Seven of Fire. With these two cards here, Capricorn, it says you're gonna be overcoming a lot of stuff. You're gonna be winning over the battles. Um, with this Ogun card, it's victory here. You're gonna overcome this. Okay, you're gonna win. Um, with this Seven of Fire here, it's showing that you're gonna have to battle some demons. Maybe you have to go up against something. But let's go see. But you're most definitely gonna be having victory over something, guys. It talks about winning contests. It talks about persistence and courage. Also talks about activities and business related situations. It talks about having love to conquer over evil. And then we got this Seven of Fire. You could be facing something, but you're gonna beat it. You're gonna beat this dragon. Okay. Yeah, it talks about you brave. That you're gonna be brave. Um, you have a lot of skills to face this whatever may be troubling you, Capricorn. Quick thinking and skills in action. Um, it talks about you being clever in your business and your commercial matters. It's talking about taking defensive measure against competition and the rivalry in the field that you're in, Capricorn. Some of y'all are gonna be gambling with opportunities and plans and consider defensive strategies, but not offensive ones. Um, it talks about coming into account with opinions of the public, internal and external audience. It's talking about the environment, and it talks about the media. It's talking about your action will be carefully protected and profitable in the long term, Capricorn. Talks about protecting yourself, okay? And then we have the um, Five of Earth in reverse. It talks about making up some of the lost ground. But you know it's not gonna be easy, Capricorn. It's not gonna be easy, okay? And also talk about what you're gonna get is not gonna be permanent or or even lasting, Capricorn. Um yeah, it talks about making up for some lost ground. It's not gonna be easy, y'all. Um Whatever you're gonna be getting, Capricorn, It's not gonna be permanent. We know that for one. Whatever it is, not gonna be permanent, and or it might not even be. It's not something that's gonna last. Okay. It's spirit is saying, uh, it's available to recover spiritual values to find your balance again. On to the next card. We have the Ten of Air also in reverse Capricorn. With this Ten of Air, guys, Nine of Air, sorry. With this Nine of Air, it talks about being in confinement or hiding. It talks about inquiry about a term, or you question a term, or some kind of period has ended for you, Capricorn, something like it's a timely measure thing. But you can and you must end this cycle, this period, because this cycle for you is over. Um, the time is up for somebody, and you have to be ready. Okay. We talk about some being in confinement. Talks about hiding. Talks about this period has ended. It was a timely measured thing. Because you have to end it. Because this cycle is over. And you got to be ready for it, okay? And then we also have the village in reverse. The village talking about home or community. It talks about this situation right here is past. It talks about maybe some kind of relapse or some kind of sequel. Something past that's truly traumatic. Or this could be some kind of learning experience for you, Capricorn, or a warning. Okay. It talks about pressure, persecution. It talks about also some kind of hospital admission. It talks about reconclusiveness, Capricorn. Okay. All right. Let's see. We have the Two of Earth here in reverse. Capricorn, you is Earth sign. What does Two of Earth? In reverse. It's basically just saying it, it talks about some external disturbances that's impeding on your concentration. Um, you may not just some of y'all just not gonna be able to handle too economic or financial some kind of financial situation. It's gonna be difficult for you to leave one or accept the other. But it said your time has been shortened. It said the verdict will be negative for some of y'all, Capricorn. It talks about inspecting or studying or something, and think about what's best for you. Um, may complicate your situation, Capricorn, by criticizing too much. Um, it talks about some of y'all may have lost the opportunity, or you're just a victim of your own way of thinking, your own laborious thinking, Capricorn. Okay? So, what should they do about that? But you're strong, Capricorn. You can overcome this. That's what this been talking about. Talks about some obstacles and stuff and coming. Like talks about some repetition, something repeating itself. Um, either a lesson or warning. Capricorn. Okay, what advice should we give? What advice does Spirit have for Capricorn? Okay, we got the Guardian. Um, I don't. I want to say I don't know what some of you guys are at. Hold on. Let me see if I don't want to say the wrong thing. Right here, the plug I am using the guidebook. Okay. Um, it talks about disagreement, disharmony. It talks about it talks about bad energy or influence are brought near you. It talks about distancing yourself from or fighting with partners and associates. It just talks about a communication problem, Capricorn. Yeah, it talks about a communication problem here. Some of you guys may feel like there's a lack of protection. And then we have the 7 of air. I'm asking what should y'all do? That is the air. Um, great. Hey, with the added air, Capricorn, it talks about a desire to seize, imprison something pure and innocent. Talks about truth cannot be hidden or detained. Because these bars on this card, they represent ignorance, wicked, foolish of hangman. It talks about stop what should naturally evolve and finding other courses and destinies. And then we have um, the Seven of Waters. I'm trying to make it make sense, but it's not my reading, so that's why it don't make sense to me. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Um, okay, with this Seven of Waters, Six of Water. I told you I can't see enough. Okay, it's talking about denial. Some of you Capricorn, you are denial. Um, or it talks about self-inflicted penalties. It's talking about not holding on to the beginning of something or your life, or become stagnant, Capricorn. It talks about allowing yourself to renew your customs and your styles to the times that will come. It talks about consider that a strong, permanent relationship that does not involve with your mental, your spiritual, and physical growth. Because it will become a precise or it will become a strict relationship, Capricorn. And then you have the Five of Fire in reverse. It talks about disputes. It talks about battle and struggles, fights. Um, it talks about obstacles. Very dead, Capricorn. What the hell are some of y'all doing? Ooh, child. Mm. And danger. It talks about all this. But it talks about coming to an end. Thank God. Renew your strength, Capricorn. And remember that fire purifies everything. Okay? We have I answer here in reverse, also known as Oya. It talks about enemy and it talks about rival women. Um, it talks about being unreflected, Capricorn, and you have a stormy character. Um, you have a psychological movement problem. Some of y'all Capricorn. Some of y'all just in complex situation with conflict, and it's sharp, and there are explosive statements in this, in the mix of this stuff. Okay, we also have a Two of Waters here in reverse. Talks about confusion. Somebody is confused. It talks about sorrow. It's gonna be tears. It's gonna break up. It's gonna be rough, but the surface gonna seem like you're not gonna let nobody show it. I mean, you're not gonna let nobody see it. It's something that's frightening you. It's dark, which brings up balance in you, your psychic instability as well, and untrue feelings, Capricorn. What does some of y'all got going on here? Read day. And this is a message from the earth. Message from the earth, Capricorn, earth sign. Woo, child. Honey, child was getting lost in this reading at what point? Um, the message from the earth, that you can be benefited from this, okay? Some of y'all gonna be rewarded with money or some kind of value for your skills. For all the skills, um, and capacity shown in your actions, Capricorn. Some of y'all have a gift for activity related to earth, agriculture, cattle raising. Um, some of y'all mining. Um, some of y'all study of engineer, farming, and geological, etc. Talks about fertility in any kind of plans, desires, and projects, Capricorn. So some of y'all can go to the stuff, but you're gonna make it. You're gonna be strong enough to just come on and get up out of it. And then we have the dwarfs and the gnomes. Um, this talk about this one y'all about possible selfish, um, egocentric ways, materialistic attitudes, Capricorn. Um, talks about unfavorable legal processes and physical conditions. And with this card here, it talks about um, faith and hope. It talks about having faith and hope. It talks about favorable prospects. It talks about quality of the soul, your creation, your inspiration, your creativity, your mentalism, and your psychism, Capricorn. It also talks about balance as a strength and striving for human perfection. It represents good. I'm not gonna pull more of those cards. That just confused me. I don't know how many Capricorn them talk to. But I am gonna oh my goodness. I am gonna put some African goddess cards. Somebody need to shoot. Let me see what these gods have to say for the Capricorn community. Okay. So with the guys I seen, the first card, with this first card, it says live out loud. It says express yourself, Capricorn. It says you have something to say. It says share your voice and your magic. Express your uniqueness, Capricorn. Um, the way you express yourself not gonna make everybody happy, Capricorn. And it's not meant to. Plain and simple. It's saying living out loud, self-expression look different for everybody. For outgoing extra, if you're an outgoing extrovert, um, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view out. Introverts, you may speak in other ways, Capricorns, um, and save the latter parts for your personalities for loved ones. So we talk about two different kinds: and extrovert and introverted Capricorn here. And then we also have betrayal. Talks about who betrayed you, Capricorn. It talks about talking about betrayal from other mirrors. You been betraying yourself. Betrayal from other mirrors. You haven't betrayed yourself, Capricorn. Some of y'all, not everybody. Because everything you thought you knew, you feel like you didn't know, and you feel like you was betrayed. Use discernment in your relationship, Capricorn. Some of y'all need to look, think about it, okay? But you have been betrayed before, so it's making it difficult for you to trust someone, Capricorn. But without trust, your relationship is just a lie. No matter what happened, no matter how long it takes, you're going to survive and thrive. The real question here, Capricorn, is have you betrayed or abandoned yourself? Some of y'all just, you want to know the truth, and you're willing to know the truth. And the next card is funny because it's the truth card because you need to focus on the truth. Capricorn. I feel like I didn't talk about a lot of different Capricorns up in here. Some of y'all need to focus on getting real and knowing what is true. Some of y'all had to focus on telling the truth and being able to hear the truth just as much. You had to be both. You had to tell it and you had to be take it. You had to listen to it. Y'all just some of y'all somebody out here telling stories. Tell the truth, Capricorn. Each person had their own version. It says speak yours, okay? Words have impact now. Remember, Capricorn, we all got triggers, okay? Think before you speak and listen with compassion, Capricorn. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversation. Ashe. Also, we have pleasure here, Capricorn, for some of y'all guys. All these cards resonate like different people. It's not the same. It's not like okay. Some of y'all Capricorn, you just like thirsty for more pleasure. You just want more. You can't thrive when you're feeling dry. Like my mouth is right now. Hold on, I need some water. Can't even thrive. mm. Y'all can't, Capricorn, you can't thrive when you're feeling dry. Like my throat just was, okay? When you just made so much laughter and stuff and stardust and but not dust, sawdust, okay? Um, Pleasure is your birthright, Capricorn. A gift from the universe. Uh-oh. How much juice of pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. Um, you secretly feel like you don't deserve it, but pleasure is healing and manifesting force. Laughing and loving is orgasmic, and joy is holy. Laugh. You deserve pleasure, so laugh, Capricorn. It feel good to feel good. And also talks about joy again, being happy. Your happiness matters, guys. You know, joy is just sacred. When you laugh, your laughter waters the earth. You deserve to be happy. Um, it is safe for you to feel good, Capricorn. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limit. This also is self love as well. Your happiness, Capricorn, don't need to look like nobody else's happiness, okay? If you can't change what you want or the image, you won't be able to live it, okay? Laugh, enjoy yourself, find some comedy, some laugh, cause you feel like yourself when you're happy. Okay, Capricorn. So that's my reading that I have, y'all. It's confusing to me. It's all over the place, but that's what I have, and I hope it resonates with somebody. I'll see you the next time. You guys take care.